Microphone is ready for you, sir.
All right, everybody. While we got everyone staging up real quick, just a heads up, at the conclusion of round one, there will be a 5-minute break. Give everybody that ran those late expert rounds a chance to get ready if they're in cruiser. We'll have a 10-minute break between round two and the mains. Not that any of these fine athletes need a break. All right, I'm getting a thumbs up. Moto 1, R41, the women's cruisers, taking two of these ladies straight to the main. Got Lauren Tate, Holly Hallman, Chloe Huber, Sonia Bodonic, and Amanda Mulmaster right now. We have Sonia out in the one spot, Chloe Huber, JBC colors right there in the 2, Holly on the 3, Lauren Tate back there on the 4, and Mulmaster keeping them all honest, bringing up the rear, but she's right there. Looking for those early transfer spots coming back to the line right now. It is Huber and Bodonic going to grab those early transfer spots. We'll see everybody else back round two. 12 cruiser down on the way. And Adams. All three riders going to ride all 3 rounds. Going to get those legs nice and strong today. I'm sure they're looking forward to that. Pole shot goes to Mitchell, Bamboo, Adams out there. Mad Cycles colors leading the way. Tucker, the Dorito Emerson, Liberty colors on the 2. Gunny Gunnarsson right there looking on an inside line. Can't quite get there. We're going to take the pro set, battle on for the 2 spot, but out front it's all Adams looking to put a low point in the bag. Coming back to the line, it's going to be Adams on the 1. Emerson going to stretch it out, hold on for that 2. And Gunnarsson on the 3. (41, 45). Pinchelo, Robinson, Huber, Morrison, Scales. Big air heading into turn 1. Mad Cycles colors. That looks to be Shea Robinson out on the 1. The captain right there in the 2. Right now, those 2 have the transfer spot. Early gate pick locked up. Scales right there on the 930. See if he can say something about it. Huber back there on the 4. Morris on the 5. But out front, it is all Robinson coming back to the line. 2 Mad Cycles riders, 2 transfers. Robinson, Pinchelo. Six novice, got 4 riders. Oh, 1 rider down to start. Let's get him checked on. Round of applause for how quick that little guy popped up. He needs the hug, but dang if he didn't get up fast. Right now, one of the riders going to move on. Somebody's going to get to skip the second round. Right now, Whitcop says that's going to be him. He's got a commanding lead out front, new inductee to Liberty BMX, and he's looking to grab that early transfer spot.
Get him, buddy.
Carter heading back to the line, looking to see where the competition is, but nobody close. He's going to go back, get the break, and come out with fresh legs for the main. Battle on for the 2 spot. This one's not for a transfer. It's for pride, but coming back to the line, it's going to be the 5.25 of Miles Smith edging out. I believe that was the 7.04 of Ego. I go behind him. You go, I go. I go goes. All right. Getting our down rider checked out over there as we wait for 9 novices to start. Novice down. We got Adufa, Witt, and Carlin. Right now, they make their way to turn 1. I believe that may be the Danch Adufa out front, getting faster every time I see him. Looking buttery smooth out front right now. And it is the 7.24 of Adufa. Grab that whole shot, an early lead. Looking for the early transfer spot. Battle going on for the 2 spot.
Oh, Grayson!
Taking just one of these riders. We got Witt, Carlin, and Pratt all battling back there.
Finish hard, Grayson.
Everyone's trying to get up there, see if they can make a late race move on Adufa. He better get going. Here they come. Battle on for that lone transfer spot. Who's going to get there? Adufa gets it. Almost lost it sitting down before the line. 11 off down away. Oh, Rakowski, Bowles, and Scales. Right now, 3 riders battling for the top spot. It is the 104, Hunter Scales making his way around Smalls. Smalls got that 2 spot, but here comes Rakowski. We're taking just 1. Smalls trying to get back there. Scales trying to run away with it. Right now, heading back to the line, punching his ticket, getting his early break. It's going to be the 104 on the 1 spot. The 109 comes by at the line of Rakowski. That one's all for pride, though. The 1 spot going to Scales with the transfer. 145 novice. And we're going to take, 5 riders. We're going to take 2 out of this one. Tate, Rakowski, Murrin, Mulmaster, McLaughlin. Right now, I got the 80 of McLaughlin being hounded by the 166 of Murrin. They're just trying to keep it rubber side down, get back to the line for those transfer spots. And here they come out of the final turn. Back to the line they come. It's going to be the 80 of McLaughlin, the 166 of Murrin on the 2. Bringing it back on the 3 is the 5.9 of Mulmaster, the 183 of Rakowski, and Tate coming by spot. 7 intermediate down and away, Mulmaster, Tomato, and Keener. Right now it is Marshall Colors flying out front. That's got to be prime time. That's Preston Tomato out there pushing it along, being hounded by Colt, the Flash Keener. He's right there looking to make a move. Battle on as they all 3 riders take the pro set. Intermediate next to the age doesn't mean anything to them. The battle is on like a couple crusty old veterans out there. Keener turns down to the bottom. Here they come back to the line. Can he get there? Tomato giving it everything he has. Coming back to the line, it's going to be Keener at the line by a millimeter. What do you say, Keener? I thought so, yep. Woo! Battle on for those total points, those 3 riders. No total points here. 10 intermediate, 4 riders, Gunnarsson, Westcott, Pryor, and Petway. I believe we have Petway out there on the 1, Gunnarsson on the 2, Pryor trying to say something about it on the 3. But right now it is all Petway as they head to the final turn. In and out they come. Backyard BMX Colors leading the charge. looking to give himself the break. State 1, Petway. 11 intermediate, 3 riders, total points. As you know, all 3 rounds going to be added up. So we're looking for the average score, lowest average, be our winner for the day. Right now, nothing's sorted out as I head through that first turn, Duncan Hallman and Molemaster. Looks like Cody Hallman showing the way out there in the Send It jersey out front. Got Molemaster right there on the 2, Duncan on the 3. Hallman, a little bit of style, manualing as he heads into the final turn. He's going to come back with the lead, throw a low point in the bag. Looks like Molemaster is going to grab that 2 spot. Duncan on 3. 12 intermediate, Tayo Sanders, Kylie Grace Maven, and Cam Hudson. Looking for one rider to move out of this one. I got Mad Cyclist colors out front. Kylie Grace saying she wants that early transfer. Airing it out over the table, making her way into turn 2 with the lead. Tayo right there looking to run her down. Got 3 riders sending the pro set down the right-hand side. But out front, it is all Kylie Grace on the 1. Kylie Grace coming back to the line. Mad Cyclist colors. Beautiful pink bike. And she's going to put that early transfer spot in the bag. Addison Tayo on the 2. 74 Sanders on the 3. Cannon Hudson back down the 5. And just Kylie Grace moving on out of that one. 14 intermediate, Tate, Mangal, Haycock, Badonic, Harmon, and Sanchez. 15 of Badonic out front. Looking to make things a little easier on himself today. Headed into the final turn. Front 2 riders airing it out. It's going to be Badonic on the 1. Battle coming on for the 2. Mangal says don't look back now, but it'll be the state 1 on the 2. I believe that was Harmon. Oh, excuse me. Silas Tate. Maybe if the plate numbers match the sheet. All right. Nothing the announcer says is official. You all know it. I got Huber, Scales, and Waldrop. Right now, it's Waldrop leading the way, but Scales is right there, and so is Huber. 3 riders riding all 3 rounds, looking for that early low point. Scales coming around the outside with some power. Heading back to the line, Mad Cyclist colors in the 2 of Waldrop, but right now, Scales putting a 1 in the bag, and Huber going to slide through for the 2, Waldrop on the 3. 46.50 intermediate, Bacon, Hallman, and Kinchelo. Mad Cyclist colors out front. That's got to be Kinchelo, the captain, leading the way. I got Syndic colors back there on the 2 spot. I believe that is going to be Hallman. Indeed, it is. Hallman on the 2, Bacon on the 3, Rock and Gelf colors. But out front, Mad Cyclist leading the way. Seems to be a theme today. Brad Kinchelo out of the final turn, heading back, going to drop a low point in the bag. Hallman going to come back on the 2, Bacon on the 3. And we turn our attention to 51 to 55 at the median. Okay, up. Looking for 2 spots. Looks like Gunnarsson taking a small advantage into turn 1. See if he can carry it out. He does. Coming out with the lead right now. It's Todd Gunnarsson leading the way. Don't forget to go see him for Gunny's adapters if you need them. 260 back there. Sean Morris in the 2 spot. Right now, it looks like Gunnarsson and Morris trying to find their way back to the line for those early transfer spots. Battle is on for the 3. But right now, taking it easy on himself. Coming back with the 1, going to be Gunnarsson. With the 2 is going to be the 260 of Sean Morris. Three ladies down and away, 9 girls experts, Tayo, Westcott, and Huffman. Throw a blanket over 3 of them. Battle is on for the top spot. Right now, it is Huffman, but Tayo not letting go. Runner down as they head down the 3rd lane. Westcott right there. If anyone makes a mistake, here they go. Battle shaping up for the final turn, final lane. Huffman continues to hold that advantage out front. Coming back to the line, it's still Huffman. Can she hold it? She will. It's going to be Bethany Huffman on the 1, Joelle Tile on the 2, Annabelle Annie Westcott back there on the 3. Key Waldrop, Bryce, and Turner. Rider down in turn 1. I believe that's going to be Waldrop back down, back 24. Malachi Bryce leads the way. Bennett Turner hot on his heels on the 6. And the 17, Akela Molesky back there on the 3. Don't call him Maluski. Don't do it. Out front, it is all Bryce heading back to the line, grabbing that early transfer spot. Look, 18, 12 expert. Gate drops on 12 expert. 5 riders, taking 2 this time. Ready, Molesky, Campbell, Emerson, and Adams. Up front, looks like Campbell leading the way into turn 1. Molesky right there looking to solve the puzzle that's out in front of him. That is Campbell. Ready on the 3 spot, Adams 4. Emerson bringing up the rear right now. It's Campbell, Molesky, and Ready all making their way down the pro side. Adams coming down the left side, looking to make a power move around the outside. Ready shuts it off. But right now, coming back to the line, looks like Campbell and Molesky going to grab those early transfers. 15 expert, Ready, Huffman. Into turn 1, that's got to be Ready, styling it out, headed into the turn. Ryland Ready leading the way. Zachary Huffman right there. Hallman short ways behind them. 2 riders taking the pro set. It's Ready. Advantage into and out of final turn. Starting to stretch it out just a little bit over Huffman. Great battle between those riders through the early part. But Ready going to take the 1. Huffman 2. Hallman 3. 3:17 to 20 experts ride total points for us today. Robinson, Hammer, and Bergman. I got Send It colors out. That's going to be the 33 of Borgman on the 1. Logan Hammer dropping to the inside of Robinson in turn 2. Borgman continues to lead the way. Robinson starting to find his way back up to the 2 spot. Coming on, it's going to be Borgman. Hammer on the 2. Robinson on the 3. 36-40 expert, Huffman, Ready, and Mooney. Bryce out there. Right now, Mooney, Bryce, small advantage. Ready with some power down. And Huffman drops to the inside of both of them. Can't quite get there. Mooney Bryce continues to lead the way to turn 2. Ready coming up the inside, makes the move as they head to lane 3. Ready out front. Mooney Bryce trying to power back around the outside. Gets a little huck-a-buck, saves it. I don't know how. It's got to be part Weevil because he wobbled and he didn't fall down. But coming back on the 1, it is going to be Ready on the 1. Mooney Bryce on the 2. And how Huffman was the one that ended up after all that going down, I'm not sure. But Huffman gathers it back up, brings it back on the 3. Quick 5-minute break between rounds. It is 11:59. So maybe we'll be generous and give you to 12:05. That's like 5.5 minutes. 12:05 back top of the hill with 41-45 women's cruiser. All right, you hear the gate going up. You know what that means. It's time to get back to it. Could have our 41-45 women's cruiser up there. We should have Tate, Hallman, and Molemaster. Waiting for our scoop to get back in position still. Just a minute. All right, score in position. Tate drops, Tate, Hallman, and Molemaster electing to get an extra lap in, sharpen those skills up for the main. Right now, it is Hallman out there in the Civic leading the way. All three riders moving on, so this one's for gate pick. Second place, I got Lauren Tate back there, Backyard BMX colors. ITZ on the 3, Amanda Molemaster making her way around. Looking for that little bit better gate pick. Right now, it's going to be Holly coming back to the line, grabbing that one spot. 2 going to go to Tate, 3 going to go to Molemaster. Cruiser down and away for the second time today. 3 riders, all 3 riders riding all 3 rounds. Round 1 win went to Adams. He grabbed the early lead, never looked back, looking to do the same again. Battle on for the 2 spot between Emerson and Gunnarsson. Gunnarson's showing great speed down through that first turn, but right now, great speed being shown by Adams as he leads the way for a second time today. Emerson trying to find a way to do something about it, jumping his way into that left lane. A little bit of a manual right there, looking good, but out front, it is all Mad Cycles colors. Mitchell, Bamboo, Adams leading the way. Emerson trying to come on for the attack, see if he can throw a low point in the bag. A little bit of a manual right there. I think Adams still held him off. Adams drops another 1 in. Emerson for the 2. Gunnarsson for the 3. 41-45 cruiser. Robinson and Kenchelo grab those early transfer spots. Huber, Morris, Scales out there all battling for the early. That'll be the 3rd gate pick of the day. Right now, I believe that is Scales leading the way. Scales showing the way, giving a little look back. I hear laughing. There's no laughing in BMX. As he laughs more. Don't mock the announcer, sir. Huber leading the way. Scales right there on. And in the 3 spot, it is Morris. Top 2 riders side by side, in and out of the final turn, coming back to the line. Right now, Huber pumping his way into the lead. Huber going to come back on the 1, grab that 3rd gate pick. Scales on the 2. Morris bringing it back on the 3. Our 6 novices receiving some final instructions as they make their way to the gate. Carter Whitcop grabbed that early transfer spot, so that left us Lanford, Smith, and Igo. Right now, looks like we had one did not make the call for the 2nd round. Hopefully we see him later. All right, we got 2 riders. Both these riders going to find themselves in a main with some pretty good gate picks. So right now, it is all about learning, keeping the rubber side down, saving a little bit for the main. In and out of turn 1 they go. 2 riders headed back to me. Got the 5.25 of Miles Smith leading the way, and Jack Igo right there in the 2. Lead riders looking fast every lap. The league works. So if you got somebody halfway interested in BMX, get them out here for a league night. Do them a favor and do yourself a favor and grow the sport. But right now, doing himself favors is Miles Smith. He knows that that lower gate hit goes to our winner. He's trying to put a 1 in the bag. Jack trying to keep it from happening. But Miles just can keep the power on a little too long, a little too strong. 5.25, Miles Smith on the 1. Jack Igo on the 2. 9 novice down and away. We started the day with 4. But Dan Chadufa grabbed that early transfer spot, looking fast in the first round. But now we have Pratt, Witt, and Carlin battling over the skate pick right now. The 4.53 of Pratt says, I want it. 1.27 of Carlin going with him, and the 7.08 of Witt looking to turn the speed on down toward the end. Witt and Pratt battling. Looks like Carlin may have made that late race move. Coming back to the line with the 1. Great charge by him at the finish. The 4.53 of Pratt on the 2. Witt coming back on the 3. And we will see all 3 riders joining Bedan Chadufa in the main. 11 novice, started the day with 4 riders. Scales grabbed that early transfer spot. These 3 riders looking to fight for gate pick for the main. Right now, it's 109 of Rakowski out on the 1 spot. Small's right there on the 2. Small's another of our league graduates that came out looking really strong right from the go. But right now, Rakowski charging back to the line. Rakowski in the highlighter colors, easy to spot every time. Rakowski, a little bit of a manual right before the finish on the 1. Small's coming back on the 2. And the 140 of Bowles right there on the 3. 41-45 novice. Take Rakowski, Mole Master. Right now, I see ITZ colors out front. That's got to be Mole Master. Mole Master leading the way. I got the 183 of Rakowski right there on the 2. And Tate on the 3. All 3 riders going to make it through out of this one. But Mole Master wanting to move through just a little bit sooner. Mole Master coming back to the line on the 1 spot. Rakowski on the 2. And Tate on the 3. 7 intermediate down and away. 3 riders total points. This one was a heater on the first round. And I'm sure it's going to be another heater right here. It was Keener edging out Tomato by the slightest of margins in round 1. And those 2 riders charge out of the first turn, 1 and 2 again. Colt the Flash Keener on the 1. Prime Time, Preston Tomato, Marshall Colors on the 2, looking to get back there. And on the 3 is Mole Master. Right now, Keener enjoying the biggest advantage either of those 2 riders I've seen all day. Keener in and out of the final turn. Can Tomato do anything about it? Right now, it is Syndic Colors. Strong out on front. Keener going to put another low point in the bag. Tomato on the 2, Mole Master on the 3. Our 10 intermediate class is down and away. Kenneth Petway grabbed that early transfer spot, giving us Gunnarsson, Westcott, and Pryor coming back for round 2 right now. Gunnarsson leads the way. Mad Cyclist Colors out front on the 4 ride. It's the 133 of Pryor right there on the 2 spot, Liberty Rider. And it is Westcott, the Cobra back there, looking to strike on the 3. Gunnarsson going to spin it up out of the final turn, coming back with a healthy lead. Gunnarsson 1, Pryor 2, Westcott 3. Eleven intermediate riders in the first round. They went home, and Mole Master Duncan looking to say something about that. Makes a great charge down to the first turn. Hallman comes out of it with a head of steam, looking to do something, slide up the inside right there. But Duncan putting the power down. Out of the second turn they come. It's Duncan, Hallman, Mole Master. Duncan electing to take the right side. Hallman looking speedy down the left. Duncan looking to control that final turn, see if he can keep the gas on, come back to the line. It's going to be Duncan on the 1. Hallman on the 2. Bullmaster on the 3. Great ride by all 3 riders. 12 intermediate, taking 3 out of this one. Kylie Grace grabbed that early transfer. So we got Tayo, Sanders, and Hudson. It's Mad Cyclist colors. Tayo out front. '71 of Hudson on the 2, but he is under attack. Tayo, considerable lead coming back to the line. Mad Cyclist colors flying proudly out front. It's going to be Tayo on the 1. Battle on for the 2. And sit down at the line is not going to help. So the 71 of Hudson is going to hold on to that 2 spot. 14, Gal Haycock and Harmon. Right now, Harmon leads the way. Mangal looking to get there and do something about it. Big style by Harmon, but gets a little bit swirly. Mangal closes up. This is for gate pick, but Harmon wants it. Mangal trying to get there to stop it. Who's going to get there? It's going to be Harmon 1. Mangal 2. The 53 on the 3. That is going to be Haycock. And the 6 of Haley Sanchez back there. 36-40 intermediate down and away. Scales, Huber, Waldrop. How they finish in the first round. Waldrop right now on the 1 after finishing 3 in round 1. The 36 of Huber on the 2 for the second time today. Scales on the 3. 3 riders with math I can actually do. If they finish the way they run right now, it'll be Waldrop on the 1, Huber on the 2, Scales on the 3. All 3 riders will have 4 points. Nothing to there. .46-50 intermediate down and away. Kincheloe, Hallman, and Bacon. Right now it's Kincheloe out on the 1. No tie points conspiracy on this one. Make the math easy. Kincheloe out there on the 1. Mad Cyclist colors. Hallman in the 2. Bacon on the 3. That new elf kit looking good back there, but right now it is the Mad Cyclist colors looking the best out there on the 1 spot. Coming back, looking to put one more low point in the bag is District 2, Brad Kincheloe. Hallman on the 2, Bacon on the 3. Second verse was same as the first. 51-55 down and away. Huber, Stilson, and Sanchez. I got Backyard Cyclist colors out front. That's got to be the 6-1 of Jeremy Stilson leading the way. Jeremy Stilson on the 1. I got the 5-2 of Huber on the 2. Back here cruising around on the 8. I got Raymond Sanchez. But out front, grabbing that early gate hit, third gate hit overall is going to be Stilson. Doing it for Backyard BMX. On the 2 spot, and those JBC colors going to be Huber. And Sanchez going to bring up the 3. Good battle on this one earlier. 9 girls expert. It was Huffman leading the way. Tayo was trying to do something about it. They flip and they flop coming out of turn 1 right now. It is Tayo with the advantage. Tayo on the 1, Huffman on the 2, pumping and looking to do something about it. Throw a blanket over these 2. They can go either way. Huffman looking strong in the 2 spot. Tayo just a little bit stronger on the 1. Mad Cyclist colors out of the final turn with the lead. Coming back to the line. Looking to drop a 1 in the bag this time. It'll be Tayo. It'll be Huffman on the 2, Westcott on the 3. Drama on this one. Final round going to be for all the marbles. 10 expert down and away. Molesky, Waldrop, and Bennett the Burner Turner. I see Mad Cyclist colors out front. Head shaking. It's got to be Bennett the Burner Turner right there on the 6. It is in and out of turn 2 they come. Turner on the 1. Molesky on the 2. Waldrop on the 3. The Jet Colors finds itself in the middle of a Mad Cyclist sandwich. Bennett the Burner Turner trying to come back to the line on the 1. Turner's going to grab that second gate hit. Molesky right there on the 2 will be your third gate hit. and Waldron right there on the 3 will be your 48 pick. 12 expert down and away. All 3 riders going to come out of this one and move on into the main. Ready, Emerson and Adams right now. Ready, looking to move into the lead in that second turn. Adams right there on his back wheel. Both riders taking the left-hand side. Ready, styling it out, heading toward the final turn. Ready, coming out of the final turn with the lead. Backyard Cycles on the 1. Mad Cycles on the 2. Nothing settled out yet. Adams coming strong in the line. Ready, gonna hold the 1. Adams on the 2. Emerson on the 3. Stay ready, Huffman and Hallman. Right now it is ready, but Huffman is right there. Huffman looking to make something happen. Oh, they bump a little bit. Both riders hold on to it. Great job by those 2 riders. They like to take the pro side right now. Ready continues to hold the advantage. Out of the final turn he comes. Looking fast and black. Ready on the 1. Huffman trying to get there. Nothing doing. It's going to be Ready on the 1. Huffman on the 2. Hallman on the 3. That was a great ride. 17. Hammer and Board. Got a 17. Where none of our riders are between 17 and 20. Right now, seniority leading the way. It's Robinson on the 1. Mad Cycles colors. Boardman on the 2. Hammer on the 3. Out front, Mad Cycles colors continue to lead the way, but Boardman coming on strong at the line. Boardman. Robinson on the 2. Hammer on the 3. 3640 Expert. Huffman, Ready, and Bryce. Oh, check on that rider. That was a hard hit out there in the 1. You good, D? D's good. Thumbs up right now. It's going to be Huffman on the 1. Mooney Bryce on the 2. Ready, collecting himself back there on the 3. I got to say, you better check the balance of those Backyard BMX jerseys. That's 2 Backyard BMX riders I've seen get a little higgy-piggy today. So it's going to be Huffman, 1, Mooney Bryce, 2, be Ready on the 3. All 3 tied up on points without a conspiracy theory on this one. All right, 12:22. The powers that be have said you have a 10-minute break, so 12:32. We should have our 41-45 women's cruisers back on top of the hill. All right, riders, it's been right at 10 minutes. Let's start making our way back to the top of the hill. Get up and staging if you're not already headed that way. Let's get these mains in. Once again, 10-minute break is up. The gate can drop without you, so don't dilly, don't dally. Gate drops. First gate of the main event, Tate, Holman, Hubert, Madonic, and Molemaster. Right now, it is Madonic with the lead, battle off in 2 spots between Holman and Hubert. Out front, Mama B, Tony Madonic leading the way. Been off the bike for a little bit, a European vacation too, and she's still looking strong out front. Huber on the 2, Holman 3, Tate 4, Molemaster 5. Great riding by all 5 of these ladies as they make their way to the final turn. Madonic with a considerable advantage as she comes out. Gonna lead it back to the line. Take the overall on the day. Sonia on the 1, Chloe on the 2, Holly on the 3. 12 Cruiser down on the way. It's been the Mitchell Bamboo Adam show all day. Low points for the first 2 rounds. Trying to do it again. Pole shot, Mad Cycles. Liberty BMX back there on the 2. That's Emerson. Emerson on the 2. Adams on the 1. Looking to put one more low point in the bag, see if the Liberty BMX rider of Emerson can get there to do anything about it. Gunnarsson back there on the 3. Down the 3rd lane they go. All the riders looking good. Hey, Gunny. Digital, Bamboo, Adams coming out of the final turn with the lead. Mad Cycles, Colors, one last time today. Coming back on the 1. It's going to be Adams on the 1. Emerson on the 2. Gunnarsson on the 3. Finishing order for that moto finishing order on the day. '41, '45 Cruiser, Kinchela, Robinson, Huber, Morris, and Scales. No math on this one. How they finish will be how they finish on the day right now. It is Mad Cycles Colors 1 and 2. Same order they ran in that first moto. Here they come. It's Robinson with the advantage. It's Kinchela on the 2, Scales 3. Right now, Robinson continues to lead the way toward the final turn. In and out he comes. Mad Cycles Colors bring it back on the 1 and the 2. That'll go Robinson, Kinchela, Scales 1, 2, and 3. Six novice who started today with 4 riders. 1 did not make the call for the second or the main. That gives us Whitcott, Smith, and Igo. Right now, it is Whitcott with the advantage. Newly minted Liberty BMX rider takes a turn, looks over his shoulder as he heads in and out of turn 1. Comes out with the advantage. It's Whitcott on the 1. It is the 525 of Miles Smith on the 2, and looking fast, looking flashy on the 704. It's Jack Igo. Jack Igo coming out of turn 2. Looking to run down Smith, but out front it is all Whitcott. All he's got to do is keep that rubber side down. He'll add one more win to the tally. Whitcott coming back, final straight, looking to put another 1, and he does. Whitcott perfect on the day with the 1. Smith 2, Igo 3. 9 novice, Pratt, Adupa, Witt, and Carlin. Adupa grabbed that early transfer out of round 1. Carlin brought it back home on the 1 through round 2. Right now, it is Adupa with the advantage, but all 3 riders behind them looking to do something about that. I got the 4.53 of Pratt right there on the 2, looking for any way around. The 1.27 of Carlin and the 7.08 of Witt. Nothing settled on this one yet. All 4 riders within striking distance of each other. Right now, I got Carlin making a hard charge into and out of the final turn. Adupa had it. Carlin took it, heading back to the line. It is going to be Carlin on the 1, styling across the finish line. Battle off for the 2 spot. I'm not sure who got that one. Pratt on the 2. Adupa edged out, gets the 3, and Witt right there looking great on the 4. Round of applause for all 4 riders. That was a battle right there. 11 novice down and away. Smalls, Rukowski, Bowles, and Scales. Right now, I got some highlighter colors out front. That's got to be Rukowski. It is Rukowski on the 1, the 104 Scales on the 2. 5.23 of Smalls looking to make an inside move to that turn, then switches over to the pro set down the 3rd lane. Right now, Rukowski continues to be the highlighter. Out front, bringing it back to the line. Got a free bike length advantage. Right now, Rukowski looking strong, going to come back on the 1. Scales going to grab that 2. Smalls going to grab that 3. And the 140 of Bowles back there on the 4. 41, 45 novice, Tate, Rukowski, Murray, Molemaster, and McLaughlin. Got an 80 right out front. That's got to be McLaughlin out there on the 1. Battle on for the 2 spot between the 166 of Murray and the 59 of Molemaster. Murray starts to pull a small advantage over Molemaster. Now the battle's on for the 1 spot. McLaughlin has it. Murray and Watson can get there. In and out of the final turn they go. McLaughlin takes it up to the high side. As he comes down, he's going to come back to the line. It's going to be McLaughlin 1, Murray 2, Molemaster 3. 7 intermediate down and away, Molemaster, Canano, and Keener. The battle of the day probably came down between Keener and Canano in round 1. Those 2 came side by side right to the line. Right now, Keener leads the way. Strong starts out of Keener today. Tomato doing his best to get up there, trying to find an inside line to get around Molemaster. But right now, Keener using that traffic to his advantage, leading his way through the pro set. Keener leading the way down to the final turn, looking to stay perfect on the day. Can he throw another one in the bag? Oh, he runs a little bit high. Molemaster looks to turn underneath him, battle back to the finish. The Flash turns it back up one final time. The Flash, perfect on the day. On the 1, Tomato. On the 2, Molemaster 3. How they finish will be how they finish on the day. Gunnarsson, Westcott, Pryor, and Petway. Right now, Gunnarsson with a small advantage. Petway looking to have something about it. Petway says, you got something I want. You're standing between me and something I need. And he's leading his way down the third lane. Battle on. Gunnarsson, Petway. Who's going to get there? Petway wants it. It's not just a win. There's something else coming with it. Petway looking to fight back to the line. Can he do it? Can he do it for the last time as an intermediate? It is Petway grabbing his move up win. Congratulations, Mr. Petway. And that'll be your newest 10 expert. 11 intermediate down and away. Duncan, Hallman, Molemaster. Some interesting points on this one, but right now, Hallman looking to break up that interest. Hallman throws a 1 in the bag. It'll be easy on him. Hallman has a 1 and a 2. Molemaster with a 2 and a 3, and Duncan with a 3 and a 1. Good luck doing the math on that one. Right now, it is Hallman out front. It is Molemaster on the 2. It is Duncan on the 3. These 3 riders straight down all day long, but Hallman's going to throw a 1 in the bag. Make your overall 1 for the day. Battle to the line. Molemaster grabs it with the 2. And Duncan with the 3. Those 2 tied on points, but Molemaster with the better finish in the last round will be your overall 2. Duncan on the 3 for the day. 12 intermediate, Tayo, Sanders, Grace, and Hudson. Mad Cycles colors 1 and 2. Got pink leading the way. Girl power. Girls 1 and 2. It is Kylie Grace on the 1. It is Tayo on the 2. Brad Kinchelo, make sure you find your way to the line, please. Right now, it is Maven coming back to the line. Kylie leading the way. And it is Tayo on the 2. I got the 74 of Sanders rounding out that podium. 14 intermediate is down and away. Tate, Mangyal, Haycock, Bedonic, Harmon, and Sanchez. Right now, it is Cooper Bedonic on the 1, followed by the state 1. That is going to be Silas Tate back there on the 2. Mangyal on the 3. Don't look back now. Harmon sliding up the inside. Nice move in and out of the final turn. Coming back to the line on the 1. It's all Bedonic. State 1, Tate on the 2, Harmon on the 3, Mangyal right there on the 4. 36-40 intermediate with a 2 and a 2. Scales with a 1 and a 3. Waldrop 3 and a 1. All 3 riders tied up at 4 points. This one's for all the marbles. Unbeknownst to me, Scales must have a lot of marbles because he's pulling out quite the advantage out there in the 1. It's Scales, Waldrop, and Huber battling over the 2 spot. No battle out front. It's all Scales coming back to the line, looking to put a low point in the bag. Scales going to be your overall winner on the day. Huber going to grab that overall 2. Waldrop on the 3. 46-50 intermediate, Bacon, Hoffman. Hello, been perfect today. He was late to the line, but not late. Kinchelo in and out of turn 2. He comes. Mad Cycles colors on the run. Hallman looking to run him down. Can't quite get there. Mad Cycles colors continue to lead the way down to the final turn. In and out he comes. Looking to throw one more low point in the bag. Overall 1 on the day. Going to go to Kinchelo. Hallman, Syndic colors back there on the 2. Bacon, Rocky Elk Pit back there on the 3. 51-55 intermediate. Cutter, Stilson, Moore, and advantage right now. Gunnarsson, he was your early transfer on the 2 spot. I see backyard BMX colors of Stilson. I got the 260 right there of Morris. Still anybody's race right now. Gunnarsson starting to work a little bit of an advantage. as does Chilson, opening up ever so slightly over the 3 spot. Coming back on the 1, looking to grab that intermediate win on the day. It's going to be Gunnarsson on the 1, Chilson 2, Morris 3. That'll be your podium. 9 girls expert, Tayo, Westcott, Huffman. Don't look now, but the 2 riders tied up on points are in and out of turn 1 together. Huffman grabbed that early round and then Tayo was right there on the 2. They flipped and flopped for round 2 and Tayo took the advantage. Now she's looking to work that advantage again. Out of turn 2 they go. Mad Cycles colors out front. Huffman right there on the 2. All 3 riders taking the first set, looking good doing it. But right now it is Tayo in and out of the final turn for the final time. Coming back to the line, need to put one more 1 in the back. Can she get there? Mad Cycles colors. Joel Tayo 1 overall for the day. Huffman going to come back to the line on that overall 2. Annie Westcott on the 3. Chin expert, Molesky, Waldrop, Bryce, and Turner. Right now, I got backyard BMX colors out front. Full shot, Bryce. Malachi Bryce out there on the 1 spot being hounded by Molesky right there in the 3 fight with Waldrop. Battle on between these top 2. Bryce trying to find a way down the outside. Bennett, the burner, Turner making moves down the inside. Bryce shuts it off just in time. Back to the line they come. Backyard BMX colors leading the charge. Gonna get there. Backyard BMX on the 1. Bryce 1. Turner 2. Molesky 3. And that's your podium at that Hot 10 expert class. Jefferson and Adams. Right now, it is Campbell leading the way. Molesky right there. Jet colors looking to do something about it. Ready on the 3. Battle on for the 4. Emerson falls back. Adams finds a way. Right now, Campbell, 1 spot, leading the way. In and out of the final turn. Coming back to the line. How you see them run. How they will finish. It's going to be Campbell for the 2, but it looks like Molesky going to hold on, airing it out at the line. Ready, 3. Adams 4. Emerson 5. 15 expert ready. Huffman, Hallman. It's been the ready show today. Ready, 1 more whole shot. Heading to turn 2, looking to stay perfect on the day. 3-1 takes it easy. And he leads the way. We're going to do just that. Got Huffman on the 2. Hallman looking sporty back there on the 3. Faster every lap, but right now, nobody is faster than ready. Here he comes back to the line. Huffman looking to get there. Can't block it. It is going to be ready. Perfect on the day. 1, Huffman, 2, Hallman, 3. Finishing order on the day. And Borgman. Borgman slid by at the line in that second round, making him the low point man right now. Robinson is on the 1. He grabbed the 2 that last round. And Hammer back there hammering away, getting faster every lap. But right now, it's Robinson. And you wear the white pants, you got to stay fast, got to stay upright. He did both of those this round. Coming back to the line with the 1. 6 points on the day will be Robinson. It'll be Borgman with the 2, 4 points on the day. Hammer on the 3 with 7 points on the day. So our finishing order on the day is going to be Borgman, Robinson, Hammer. Great job by all those riders. 36-40 expert, Huffman, Reddy, and Bryce. Interesting watching these guys today. Every single one of them has tested the soil in preparation for the national. Can't confirm soil has passed the check. Right now, it is Reddy out front. Reddy with the 3 and a 1, or 1 and a 3. Huffman with the 3 and a 1. Bryce with the 2 and a 2. Means finishing order on the day. It'll go Reddy, Huffman, Bryce, 1, 2, and 3.